Israeli forces gathered along the Gaza border as about half the population of the Strip is told to leave their homes and head south. Right now, you are looking at video of leaflets falling from the sky in northern Gaza telling people to leave now.
Wow. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin also meeting with officials in Israel, and we expect him to speak any moment now, live from Tel Aviv. But first, Trey Yanks has some breaking news for us from southern Israel. Trey, what are you learning?
Yeah, Todd, Carly, good morning. According to a diplomatic source speaking with Fox News, Hamas, the group in control of Gaza, is preventing civilians from leaving their homes after the Israelis warned them of an impending strike. I also spoke with a civilian in Gaza City who confirmed this information and then reached out to Hamas, where a senior official told me, quote, "It's technically impossible." This is a significant development because we do know the Israelis will drop leaflets and they will do what's called a roof knock strike to warn civilians inside their homes, especially high-rise buildings, that an airstrike is going to come and that they need to get out immediately or they could be killed. This is significant because the source indicated Hamas is threatening people and preventing them from leaving if they try to get to a safer location. It's also significant amid the backdrop of this new warning by Israel, an order for all Gazan civilians in the northern part of the Strip to leave immediately. They're giving them 24 hours, a big indication that a ground operation is imminent. Todd,
wow,
Carly?
but wait, Trey, then all of these Palestinian people will die. Why would that be Hamas's goal?
Look, there's a parallel information war going on here, and it is traditionally one of the most difficult parts of this story to cover because there are women and children dying in Gaza in these Israeli airstrikes, and that shouldn't be glossed over. There are horrific scenes inside Gaza of neighborhoods that are totally flattened and babies that have been killed there. It's a challenging story to cover following that massacre on Saturday morning because we saw so many innocent Israelis slaughtered. And Israeli officials and top military commanders that we've spoken with basically have said, look, we have to get to Hamas, we have to get to our civilians that were kidnapped, and there will be collateral damage. And this is the collateral damage, the civilian casualties in Gaza, and there are just bloody scenes unfolding there. So why would Hamas want them not to leave their homes? Likely has to do with part of the parallel information war that they are waging against Israel amid this ongoing conflict.
It's absolutely a PR move at this point, and if you had any idea, any question as to what their ultimate motives are, it clearly is willing to sacrifice their people for the PR motives. I want to ask you this question, though. 1.1 million people, that's a lot of people just to control, if you will, and to say you can't leave your homes. How are the Hamas terrorists, with their numbers, basically getting 1.1 million people to not move? That seems like a tall order for Hamas. How are they doing it?
Yeah, we don't have any reporting indicating that they're stopping people from moving, but that's certainly a possibility. This is specifically when the Israelis warn about impending strikes. In terms of the evacuation order that's supposed to happen over the next 24 hours, you're right. It will be incredibly difficult to move 1.1 million people. I spoke with someone else in Gaza City this morning who indicated there are thousands of people heeding those orders and starting to move from the northern part of Gaza into Gaza City, but not yet from Gaza City further south. So a lot of technical details here in all of this, but it's important to note 24 hours is not enough time to get 1 million civilians out of the way, and that should be noted. The Israelis are only giving them 24 hours, and there is really simply nowhere for them to go. Those who do leave will likely walk. They will pick the things that they can grab on their backs with their children and their families, and they will go south. The next largest city that is south is Khan Yunis, but it's very far away. There's an area before you get to Khan Yunis they may be able to go. It's a more rural area of the Gaza Strip. And then the next city further south from there on the Egyptian border is a city called Rafah. Todd,
Okay.
Carly?
All right. Well, the realities of war are horrific, and they are playing out right now. Trey, thank you.